Hey Rob, can you close that door for me?
Morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
Way too many microphones here this morning. Hey, good morning. It's Steve Tomaszewski. We're going to scoot in there just a little bit. We are live this morning, and we've got this clickety-clack going on in the background here. It's always fun. We love that. We're live on the Soldiers Family Radio and TV talk show. There we are. So, Ryan, we're going to be good about 5 seconds. Seems like the website's okay. Website's okay. We're just getting an internal feedback. So we'll just go through there this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Wow, you made a comment here earlier today that we've come a long way, and it's like, okay,
I know.
a little bit.
A little bit. A year and a half ago, it was. Now you see us sitting with all this equipment in front of us. I remember a year and a half ago, we were walking out in the lot with just two smartphones.
Two smartphones, yeah. And we still have the smartphones going here on Blog Talk Radio.
That's right.
Still rated in the top 20 out of 400,000 shows.
Wow.
So still doing good. Still doing good. The short of it here, so we to East Gulf Road. And Ryan Rohrman, one of the first people. Ryan, I want to shake your hand again. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. So we're going to just turn down that microphone a little bit, and we're going to deal with a little bit of the clickety-clack as just to get through it. Today of all days, what we're kind of looking at is the Mammoth Intense Sale. Now, I know the Bob Rohrman Dealer Group is having a tent sale, but you got a different one.
Oh yeah, we have an intense sale, and yes, that is a play on words. It's intense. We all 36 stores of the Rohrman Group will have tents on their lots. We have one here.
But you have a different one. You have a different one. You have a Mammoth Intense.
Yes, mine is Mammoth Intense.
That's funny.
That's right. So it's going for the month of May. It's gonna be big. It's on new cars. It's on used cars. So come on in and check us out. You can go under our tent. It's intense.
Intense. Now, for those of us in out front, you're gonna have to scoot over just a little bit so we can get you, because they want to see you. They don't want to see me. Where the heck are we located now? Scahumburg is a big city.
It is.
It is a big city.
Yeah.
And a lot of people go, I can make it to Woodfield. But what if you don't even know where Woodfield is? How the heck do you get here? From Chicago or from Joliet or from Gurnee? How do they get there?
All right. Actually, Scahumburg is great because all the major highways in Illinois kind of intersect right here. If you're coming from Chicago, if you're coming from 90, you just take 90 north, and then you can get off on Roselle Road, which is right by Medieval Times, the big castle. If you take Roselle, take it south to Gulf. Take a left, and we're going to be on your left-hand side. If you're coming from Joliet or the Wheaton, Glenview area, you can take 355. Take 350.
And 355 turns into 53.
Right, 355 turns into 53.
Now, can you get off at Higgins Road?
You can.
Okay.
Right in Gulf and Higgins, right there.
Okay.
And you just take the Gulf or Higgins exit, hang a left, come down to Plum Grove Road, hang a right, and then we're on the corner of Plum and Gulf.
So, if you can make it to Gulf Road, the long and short of it is that you can find Scahumburg Honda Autos. That's how easy it comes down to. Right. And all those other dealerships, just keep driving.
That's right.
Just keep driving.
Buy them.
Yeah. And I can see Chase across the street. Don't tell him that.
Right. Hey, only the Rohrman stores are having an intense sale this month. A mammoth intense sale.
Mammoth intense sale. No, the other Rohrman stores are having a tent sale. You're having a mammoth intense sale.
Yes, ours is big.
One of the nice things, we had a chance this week, as you know, Monday we were up at Gurnee Hyundai. Hi to everybody up there. Gene Davis, his son, currently serving in the Navy. How you doing up there, Gene? Hi, Blake. Go through it. Tuesday, we're at Mitsubishi.
Oh, excellent.
And now, one of the things I do want to say, the Bob Rohrman Dealer Group, some of the finest people you want to do business with. When I was at the Hyundai dealership, the young man from the service counter came out and he says, well, your car does have a lot of miles on it, was out of warranty, well over 15, 20 years old, to be polite. He goes, but you know what, we're just going to fix it for you, you're a good client. Now, I'm walking around, they don't know who I am,
Right.
I'm walking around with my computer, and I'm going, it is real. And at any one of those stores, here at SchahumburgHondaAutos.com, one of the first shows we did, still the #1 show, and that's the kind of people to deal with.
Yeah. Founded deep in our roots in this organization is the customer always comes first, and that you'll find that anywhere you go. And if you don't find that, I encourage you to let me know.
And you dial that number. That number is 847-884-6632.
That's right. That's the number.
And a young lady who was helping us out last time, and we kind of cross the boundaries every now and then on some of our videos, okay? But this young lady by the name of Jennifer Rohrman, okay, Mrs. Ryan Rohrman,
That's right.
had come up with the idea of breaking down that barrier a little more. And can you tell us a little bit about, her thoughts again on breaking down that anxiety when people go out to a dealership, especially Scahumburg Honda?
Yeah, it's interesting for those who work in the business because we're here every day. This store, we average 10 to 15 cars a day. So
A day?
A day. So
Wow.
Selling cars, buying cars, we see it all the time. It's every day for us, just like this is what you do every day.
Yeah,
You're very used to it.
Yay!
So, and her big thing was, what do people do when they come in? Do
Yeah.
they know where to go?
Yeah.
And so, one of the things we talked about last time on the show was just a simple, when you come in for service, where do you go? Hey, our service sign, it's big, but you don't always see it. It's on the east side of our building. It says service.
Right on Plum Grove.
Right on Plum Grove. You pull up to the garage door, it'll automatically go up, and you can drive right in, and then you'll be greeted by one of our service technicians.
I think one of the fears most people have as they walk in, is this going to cost me $5,000, $10,000, $20,000? Because what we are watching is a full circle now of people really taking care of their cars.
Right.
And you're spending a lot of money on a vehicle, and now people have to take care of them. Before you get a new car back in the 60s, back in my day, you get a new car every 2 years, nobody really cared.
Right.
And back in the 60s, the cars were pre-sold over 60%, according to NADA. And now today, they're starting to get back to that again. Cars are starting to come in short supply.
Yeah, they are. Ever since the tsunami that happened last year, especially for the Japanese brands, Honda being one of the main brands from Japan, our inventory levels, you saw them here. We talked about them, I think, on the radio here. And
TV!
And TV. Not sure if TV there or not. But, we had 24 new cars in stock at one point.
Wow.
And for us, that's extremely
That's almost one day's supply.
Yeah, almost on a weekend. Last weekend we sold 42 cars. So
in one day.
In one day.
Holy smoke.
Yeah. So now we're back up to about 500, 525, which still is a little light for us.
Okay.
But
now what happens when they come in and you say 500 cars? Where the heck are all those cars?
we're on 5.5 acres here, so a majority of them are on this premise here. They're in the back. We also have another 2.5 acre lot that's right down the road where we keep the rest.
Okay, so there's another location, and just to go through it. And one thing I do want to point out, and again, I tell the story all the time. Even my son, when I came in to talk with you, he was looking for a vehicle. He found a vehicle at another Bob Rohrman location.
Yeah.
That's absolutely outstanding.
Right. The nice thing is we have 36 stores. 12 of them are in the Chicago region. If you're looking for a used car, Rohrman.com is a great place to start. It has all our used car inventory on. It's not for a specific store. It's for everything. So if you're looking for a specific color, make, model, check out Rohrman.com, and then it'll let you know where that car is located at, and you can go from there.
Well, we should kind of start with SchahumburgHondaAutos.com.
That's right.
Okay, let's start there. We like that. And here was my son. This was so funny. In where the heck was he? San Angelo, Texas, Air Force Base. And he finds a car here. It was sold, but we came here anyway. And I was talking with Ryan. Jim Martinez found the car.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, here's Ryan. He goes, Dad, we already found the car. It's up at Dundee Road.
That's right.
And we're sitting here talking. I'm like, okay, why am I here? It's just a fabulous thing. We want to say a special thanks to Jennifer Ryan. People like Ryan just said, we do this every day. I do the show every day. Is it a big deal? I open this up. I have 3 switches going. I got 7 people back at the studio. Yeah, that's normal, but it's really not. So when you're looking for a vehicle, and how many hours is it again that they start on the internet to look for cars? How many hours do they put into researching cars? Any idea?
The
10,
average
11,
person,
12?
I think was 10 or 11 hours
Yeah.
research. Yeah.
And what's funny, you'll actually spend more time researching a laptop computer and on a $400 or $500, $1,000 item than you will a car. So when you come into Scahumburg Honda Autos, and I can speak from experience, now a year and a half, I mean, Ryan and I were literally in the parking lot on our cell phones. And I go, believe me, this is going to catch on. And here we are a year and a half later. That's really something. I didn't even think about that. And today with Internet Streaming Corporations, we have our studios in Lombard, in Chicago. I'm going to do my commercial now, okay? Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Ohio just came back from Denver, expanding to Miami, and then coming in September, Montreal. But what's nice about this is that we have learned, even with the tilted kilts, we're now up to 5. We have the rest scheduled for the rest of the summer. We'll be up to their 12. Top Golf now when it's going through, they're expanding. So we're actually doing business with people who are expanding. Let's get back to the show. Dub, Soldiers Family TV and Radio. Okay, now here's what I find fascinating. I'm looking at a brand new vehicle for $169. I almost put my microphone down. $169. You know what? I've taken my 4 children out for dinner and spent more than that.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Well, and this is part of our mammoth intense sale going on for the month of May. We have, and these are brand new cars.
Okay, so that's not a 2010 or 11. That's
This is 2012.
2012.
2012.
Holy smoke.
Yep. And then these are all through Honda. These are Honda specials that we are using here at Scahumburg Honda. You can have a Civic LX for $169 a month. No money due at signing. All you got to do is take care of your taxes. You can have a brand new CR-V EX for $320. No money due.
We like that CR-V.
Oh, the CR-V is great. It's #1 selling car. It has been in its segment for at least the last 90 days here this year already. So it's a great car. We have one of our local specials, and actually this is the lowest payment we have on an Accord LX for $139 a month.
$139.
$139.
Did you see me lean back?
Yes.
I left the show. And I'm like, now let's just call it what it is. You've got to have good credit.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go back to square one. And a lot of you folks out there, hey, get pre-qualified. Call in, go online. You have an internet marketing department, and say, I don't want to give my credit information over the phone. Well, when you walk in, guess what? They're sitting here with multi-million dollars of inventory, and you say, give me a price. Guess what? Here's your price. And you know what? It's not all price. It's a relationship. How many Honda dealerships are there in the general area?
In the Chicago region, there's around 30 dealerships.
Okay, and where does Scahumburg Honda rate in all of those?
We were always #1.
Always? Okay, so let me tell you about something. Who won last year's Super Bowl? You remember?
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears. Didn't matter because it wasn't the Bears. New York Giants. But the long and short of it is, and you always remember the #1 person. Here at Scahumburg Honda Autos, 847-884-6632. And someone's asking me, Steve, what is that string you got going in their background? And it's always a party here, and I'll show you what these are. And I brought these in for a reason. They're balloons because they're always celebrating what a great place this is to be.
That's right.
And we'll put them back up. And, we got to tease Mr. Bob Rohrman Sr. right now. You owe it to yourself. Okay, and we love this great commercial. It's like Snidely Whiplash out there now. So the long and the short of it is that you always remember the #1 person. You probably married the #1 person. Okay, you think about that. You're getting married right now, today, tomorrow. You're marrying the #1 person, right? Not the #2. So #1, Scahumburg Honda Autos, to go through there. And if you're looking for a pre-driven vehicle, I'm seeing car prices down here under $20,000. Is that right?
Yeah, we have some great pre-owned vehicles. One of the nice things about selling a lot of new cars is that we get a lot of nice pre-owned vehicles on trade. So just to give you a few here, we have a 2010 Honda Civic, 2 years old, for $15,500. We have a 2010 Honda Fit for $15,500.
I like that Fit.
Yeah, it's a great.
I fit in the Fit.
He fits in the Fit.
I'm 226, 6'4". I fit in the fit. I like that kind.
Exactly. We have so many used cars. I would just encourage you to go on SchahumburgHondaAutos.com. Check it out. You can put the parameters in the way that you're looking for: miles, year, make, even price, and I guarantee you we have something for everyone.
Well, the nice thing is you can literally buy the car online.
Basically, all you have to do is hit request quote. If you like the price already, just tell them that. We'll hold it for you. Come on in. We'll get you in the car.
And I've had people say, well, I'm out of town. I'm at the airport. Now what do?
We'll pick you up.
Pick you up at the airport. There you go.
Yeah.
How much better is it get than that? And, dealing with Scahumburg Honda Auto, I'm thinking of every show around the parking lot when it started to rain right now, so it just comes through it. It's absolutely a privilege here. Ryan, right now, he's like, Steve, I can only be on the show for a little bit today. I'm working a couple of deals. I've seen this young man walk through the parking lot and pick up gum wrappers. I've seen him empty garbage cans. The type of work acumen that's here with everybody at Scahumburg Honda, and there's no smoke being said here. I've seen it every single day, and if not, we wouldn't get along. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
And the people in back when I walked back in, from Kelly and Janet and everyone else back there, from Natasha, okay, to Peter, Paul, and I'm going back to Tyler. Like, hey Steve, how you doing? And it's just a nice feeling. So if you just want to come in and have coffee, can they just come in and have coffee?
Come in and have coffee.
Come in and have coffee, 750 East Gulf Road.
That's right.
8 blocks west of Whitfield Shopping Center.
You got it.
Not the Scahumburg Ford dealer across the street.
That's right.
Okay, the other #1 Ford dealer, but we'll be there tomorrow, by the way.
Oh, okay.
We'll work to go through it. How about a shout out to your friends and family out there and all of our soldiers around the world, Ryan?
Hey guys, thank you, and females, thank you so much for all you've done. We appreciate it here. From our family, from my family here at the Honda store, come back safely, and just thank you so much for your sacrifice.
We're going to continue the show with the Soldiers Family TV and Radio Talk Show. Guess what? Can you see the sign? I'll put my hand up here. Watch this. See if I can see that? Okay, coming July 4th, it's going to be TV and radio. Ooh, we're going 24/7. But that's just the way that things evolve, the evolution, if you will. And part of our, I will say a good part of our success is from the folks here at Scahumburg Honda Autos. They're like, oh yeah, we like that place. Really? Yeah, good people to do business with. Ryan, thanks again. We're going to sit here and start reading some of the books that we brought in. What do you think of that?
Oh, sounds fun.
Here we go. We're going to start with the Mammoth Sale. We'll be right back on sftbr.com. The Soldiers Family, now a reality TV syndication worldwide. We'll be right back.